Metal Gods Meltdown.
I'm a French classically trained soprano. And I started listening to black metal when I was 16.
Okay.
Um, so I've always, I love goth and I love metal, and I always wanted to sing operatic in a band that combines
Mhm.
those. But because as a makeup artist, I've worked with like symphonic metal bands, and I like listening to that genre. I didn't want to do the same.
Mhm.
So I auditioned for several like more extreme bands, and yeah, one day I listened to what Ibra did, and said, "Hey, we should do something together."
Excellent. Okay. So then, can you give us a little bit of insight into the band's name, spell of Enchantress, and where do you draw your influences from?
That will
Yeah,
be.
I guess I can take that one. I basically started around 3 years ago making music, and I started with melodic death metal at first, and then I was just doing different styles, and I wrote a full album that I called Spell of Enchantress, which was in style of like Tristania, Theater of Tragedy, and all of that stuff. And yeah, when we started collaborating with Kari, I proposed let's call the band Spell of Enchantress. I think it fits perfectly, and I really love the name.
It's a cool name, mate.
And that's how it
Yeah,
all started.
it's a cool name. It's
Thanks.
catchy. I love it. So your debut album, Lost Prayers of Those Forever Gone, is going to be released soon. It's going to be December already soon, December the 1st. Are you getting
Yeah.
Yeah.
excited?
Yeah, you know, we're a very new band. We formed in autumn 2021.
Mhm.
So we had to learn a lot, working together. We never met in person.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
we did everything because we're from different countries.
Yeah, yeah. Ibra's from Germany, yeah? Is
yeah,
that right?
exactly.
You're in Germany, yeah.
Yep.
So we learned a lot, and he was absolutely amazing, he has helped me explore different things with my voice.
Hmm.
uh, so yeah, we are super excited.
Excellent.
Right. And like it's just crazy to think about it sometimes, like you having your own CD, you never thought about it, and you know, it's something that's going to happen, and every day we can't believe it, but it's true. I'm holding the CD in my hands.
Excellent, man. So, how did you decide then on the tracks for the album, and what can we expect from Lost Prayers?
We had released a couple of singles just to test the waters.
Mhm.
um and we thought, okay, let's go into this direction. um we recorded the singles for the album. um and we wanted something that was really reminiscent of the early 2000s, like the gothic doom bands. Like, I'm a big fan of Theater of Tragedy, like Tristania, early Cradle of Filth. So we really wanted that sort of like really heavy, dark mood.
Cool. So, with the tracks you have released, what's the feedback been like so far?
It's amazing. When we released Lost Prophecy, our first single, we thought, it was only supposed to be a featuring of, me on his track, and people absolutely loved it and immediately asked, when are you releasing an album? When are you touring? We thought, oh, wow, okay. So we started working on it, and it's been because it's a genre of music that people don't really make anymore. So we thought, okay, maybe people don't care anymore, and people were like, oh, we've been they've been missing that style of music, actually. So uh, so that's cool, yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and just to add to that, you know, it's like we started as something that we wanted to do similar, you know, to those bands, but at the same time, when I write the songs and everything, I try to add something unique from our own side as well, you know, so that people can hear it. Okay, this kind of reminds me of that era, but at the same time, I hear something new as well, and this is what we hope to transfer to the listener as well. But eventually, I think we're gonna, you know, become totally our own thing, because it's just easy to start with something familiar that people recognize, and then when you give a little hints of those, like, hey, this is my thing, do you like it? And if they accept it, you go full on with it, you know. At least that's how I've always thought about it.
Brilliant. The video for Spell of Enchantress is killer. I mean, I saw one person commented below. You got to love people's comments, haven't you? Where they've said, "Oh, well, this sounds like so 90s." Well, and then you've replied saying, "Well, that's the idea." I love that.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you know, I spent many years at classic music school. I have a thick skin. Like, I make music because I love it.
Yeah.
You know, when we recorded the first single, it's, you know, I realized that it was pretty high for my voice. So I called my singing teacher and I was like, okay, I need to sing that song, let's work on it. So I don't mind criticism. And yeah, we decided early on, okay, we love that style of music. We wanna do music in that genre.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, that's
Yeah, I just love the response.
like,
That's good. Okay.
I was like, hey, cool. If you think it sounds like this is exactly what we wanted,
Exactly.
you know, thanks for the compliment.
That's what I thought, man. Absolutely. So the album artwork is stunning as well. Do you plan to have that framed at home, like blown up?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, totally.
A good idea. Maybe I could do like little like postcards or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it's so the background picture with the forest is a photograph that was gifted to us by a fan in the US, Grace. And she had sent us a couple, and we picked that one, and I did all the artwork, you know, adding my face and the logo and everything. And you know, I've done artworks for 3 years now for, you know, other people and for my own music, and it's definitely I feel like we've managed to find visuals that really match the sound that we have. So yeah, everyone has been like really nice about the artwork. So
I love it. It's fantastic. So if I was totally new to the band, which track would you play me?
I would play Spell of Enchantress. That's my favorite.
Yeah, probably Spell of Enchantress of Regrets. I think they're very catchy and very typical of what we do.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So once the album's out, I mean, I know you're in different countries, but do you plan to meet up and even tour the album? Would that be a possibility?
Yeah, we definitely hope so. We've been toying with the idea of only being the two of us on stage.
Right.
We don't know if that would work. It would be cool to have other musicians. So yeah, I guess we have to meet. We have to try and rehearse and see from there, you know, what can work. But we would absolutely love it.
That'd be cool.
Right, and it's always like unique challenge, you know, when you live in a different countries, like what do? You want to tour? Kind of easier if it would be possible to us, just two of us, you know, sing on the stage. But the metal is more than just singing, you know, it's not like a pop music scene. It's all about the live instrument and so everything. So there are unique challenges about that. But if it would be possible to maybe hire someone, or if someone just interested in this kind of arrangement where people are in different countries, we're still looking into these options as well, but it's definitely on the table, and we really, really hope that we can do live shows as well.
That'd be amazing. So if you were to go out on tour, who would be your ultimate band of tour with? You're going to say Cradle of Filth, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I would. Okay, go ahead.
I started covering Nymphetamine on piano and vocals when it came out, so a very long time ago. Like literally, I've played it in airports, train stations, everywhere. So yeah, I love Cradle of Filth. And yeah, honestly, I'd be happy to open for anyone.
Yeah, and for me, it would be My Dying Bride. I just really love that band, and there's actually one song inspired by them. It's My Lost Lenore, where I sing with a clean vocals, and this definitely comes from My Dying Bride. But also there's a track that we didn't release. I don't know if Katya remembers it. It's called Romance. And that one is even more like My Dying Bride style, and we will think about releasing it in the next iterations,
Yeah.
That's really cool. So going back in time then, can you remember the first time you ever stood on a stage and how it felt?
Well, I was in music school.
Yeah.
I was a kid, and I was singing Christmas carols.
As you do. What about you, Ibra?
I remember it was 2006 actually, and we had some kind of competition in our university, and we prepared this song by Caesar. What was it? Well, I don't remember the name of the song. Anyway, we gathered four of us. We didn't play any instruments. One guy played acoustic guitar, so we had like 2 months to prepare. It was the worst performance in the world, I think, but we absolutely loved it. I was supposed to be on guitar, but our drummer didn't handle the drums,
Right.
so he couldn't learn it. And I switched to it, and I guess I had some kind of natural talent or whatever, and I kind of handled the song, So that was the first and the only time, actually.
Cool. So going back to the album, on release day, do you have any plans? I mean, are you going to do like a live feed from both countries for your fans or something like that? I mean,
so on the 29th, there is a Bandcamp live release party.
awesome.
So people can listen on Bandcamp and we can chat at the same time. I don't think we have anything exactly on release day. I confess I've been, a little bit rushing through the whole thing because I'm going to have surgery in a few days.
Okay.
So it's like I have to. It's a bit disorganized at the moment.
Right. Okay. All right. So the next one, if there was a song about yourself, what would it be called?
I would call it Despair and Blackface.
Cool.
Sorry, what? I didn't understand the question, sorry.
If there was a song about yourself, what would it be called?
I guess I would say like Ever Optimistic.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So is there a particular song you wish you had written?
Actually, you mentioned Caesar. I really like that band. They have a song called Word as Weapons that I sometimes butcher on acoustic guitar. I really love the lyrics of that one.
For me, it would be Midwinter Tears by Tristania. I really love Tristania. You might probably notice that.
Yeah, just a bit. Can you tell us then what was the last song you listened to?
Ooh.
That's interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna cheat. Let me check. Oh, I know. In All Conscience by Epica.
Okay, that's cool.
And I listen to Deftones, Genesis.
Brilliant. Can you give us 4 words to describe Spell of Enchantress? I can't even speak. 4 words to describe Spell of Enchantress.
I would say poetry. And haunting.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I need number 2 though, so you're going to do those 2, Ibra?
I would say like theatrical, dark, and atmospheric.
Excellent. Okay. So it's 5 fast questions now. So the first one is your favorite album ever. Try not to think too much, just like what, you know.
Anything by Nine Inch Nails.
Real.
Probably the Downward Spiral. The Downward Spiral.
This is a difficult one, but I have to say, and I'm probably gonna surprise you, Limp Bizkit $3 bill, y'all.
Yeah, that is surprising. Okay, that's a bit different. That was unexpected. All right, then your favorite drink?
I don't drink alcohol, but I really love mint.
Cool. Mint tea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, I don't drink alcohol either. I don't know, I'm boring in this thing. I don't really have anything. Coke, I guess I drink the most.
Okay.
That gotta be.
Cool. So your favorite food?
Mediterranean food.
Yeah.
Chinese food.
Okay. Favorite pastime?
Sewing.
Okay.
I guess playing my PlayStation and Xbox. I'm a bit of a gamer.
Real. Favorite inspirational person?
I would say Lindsay Schoolcraft, former keyboardist for Cradle of Filth, and amazing person.
I've met her. She stayed where I used to work many years ago, a long time back. She stayed at the hotel I worked at. I was on reception.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing.
We've been talking for years. She's so sweet.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So what about you, Ibra? Favorite inspirational person?
Can I name 4? Well, not name, but the founding fathers of America, actually.
Okay.
I think they wrote absolutely amazing constitution with all the freedoms and stuff that if everyone would actually adhere to, it would be an amazing world, I think.
Absolutely.
It's something very romantic for me, that people from Europe decided that we don't like it here and we're going to build a new world. I just love this history.
Mm-hmm. That's a brilliant answer. I was going to ask you actually about your clothes. How hard is it to find Gothic themed clothes? And I mean, I'm guessing you do make a lot yourself, yeah, Kathy?
Yeah, well, I'm plus size, which and I'm rather prudish, and I find that the Gothic clothing fashion is a bit too revealing for me. So yeah, very early on I decided to just make it. I just design it, buy the fabric and make it.
That's so cool. Okay, well, I thank you so much for your time, and again, congratulations on the album.
Thank you.
Hopefully you will get across to the UK on a tour or something. That'd be amazing. Yay. I love the artwork as well. It's fantastic. Do you have any final words for your fans, our viewers and listeners?
Thank you so much. Without your incredible support, we would not have been able to release the CD. The CD was entirely funded thanks to the pre-sales. So that's absolutely amazing. So we are very grateful.
Yeah, and I would say, just thank you. I'm just some dude from a bedroom with a guitar, and never thought that I would be giving an interview or having a CD. So thanks everyone that you like what Ryan had to do, and it's just amazing, you know.